Hello, hello, paranormal fanatics. Welcome to a wonderful Sunday. Um, kind of my morning last night. It was a nice long day yesterday. Um, Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. No problems. I would appreciate that very much if you could do that for me. Yesterday, some know, some might not. A few members of Ordinary Sighted Paranormal went to a charitable event. Thank you, Alex. Good afternoon to you, my friend. Jay, wow, good afternoon to you. But so we went to a charity event about 3 hours away from us. I believe it was about 3 hours away from us. And so running, get things in order, doing all that fun stuff, just by the time we got down there, it was just rushed in and do our help, and then got done around 1 o'clock last night and drove home. Yeah, that was a nice long day. So I got home to go to bed around 5:30 this morning, and so slept. And I'm still tired. Sorry about the blurry background and such. I'm not in my normal spot. I'm afraid of you internet stalkers might stalk me through my kitchen if I... No, I'm kidding. I just blurred the background so you guys wouldn't have to look. I was kind of hoping to diffuse the light behind me a little bit so it wasn't blinding you guys so much. My English is broken, so forgive me. And thank you, Alex. We are doing well. So the event last night was hosted by Oakmont Paranormal. I'm sure there's a couple more words to there, but I'm not. Probably Oakmont Paranormal Society or whatnot. Wonderful team. Great thing they did was at Carnegie Library of Homestead, Pennsylvania. They set up a community event for people to come in and learn the history of the building, the haunted side of things, where it's active and such. Different paranormal teams were there as well as us, and so there was a lot of public, a lot of people, a lot of things going on, and such. We were able to do some quick videos, but not to the extent that we were hoping to do. Between trying to keep, the public from being on video when they might not want to be, and down in the basement, the internet was a little touchy. But that's a lot of excuses. Bottom line is there was so much going on that it was kind of hard to do a proper live stream. To cut it dry and simple. Alex says, yes, long investigations will drain you and spirits too. Very true, very true. Something that we have to work on a little bit is, I think we underestimate the travel time and such. And so we rush down without proper setting ourselves up for physical and mental ability. And so we tend to wear ourselves out even before we get to these places, which is not good. Try to take proper care of yourself. Oh, yes, it was. I mean, they had a swimming pool, they had the library, they had some meeting rooms, they had a theater room, it was huge. Hopefully someday we'll be able to do an actual investigation there. Maybe that's something that we'll speak with Oakmont about. That seems to have some connection with the place. Maybe we can get something set up. Anyways, so 2 reasons why I wanted to get on: to explain that, and to also, I had set up an event today for us to do a live chat for monetary gains, and one, I canceled it because I'm kind of tired. I wasn't able to get to it in time, and so and 2, for some reason, at the time, people didn't really sign up for it. So, which is fine. I'm comfortable with doing it like this. So with me being not 100% and the other, I feel this works out a lot better. At least today it does. I'll probably set up another one. Try to promote it a little bit more. That's another thing I didn't do. So and go from there. So that was I did at last night set up a video camera. I did get some audio going. So I'm going to go over what we did do and try to put it onto a video to drop on here, and we can go from there. Maybe we got some good stuff, personal stuff. Spirit Box got some stuff come through. Probably the strongest piece of evidence, and the reason why I'm saying it and not just showing it on video is I'm not 100% sure if it was caught on video. So I'll just say what it is. Probably on voice recorder, but not video. And so I was asking if this spirits there could give me names, and one name that came across pretty clear was Andrew, and I was like, didn't make no real connection to an Andrew. And then I asked the one hosting it later in the night if that name made any significance, and the person that owned and built the place was Andrew Carnegie. So Carnegie, I'm gone forever. Kill that name. And so it made a personal connection to the site, which is pretty cool. We got some hellos and such come across the Spirit Box. The book in the library, as Stephanie just yelled at me, was we were in the part of the library and we were kind of busy with public and such. There was a little corner where no public was there, and very few people were there before that. And we looked over, and there was a book knocked off the shelf onto the ground. I wish I remember the title of the book. I did look at the title, but it escaped my mind. But anyways, so book was knocked off the shelf, which, depending on the time frame, we might actually see that, because I did have a video camera pointing in that direction. So that's something hopefully we caught on camera. That would be awesome if we did. So with that being said, some personal experiences. We'll see if we got anything on video or audio coming up in the next couple days. Met some wonderful teams. One team, it was kind of funny. We Bump in the Night Society. Bump in the Night crew. They were on our show last November, and it didn't click to me that they were on the show. Yeah, I agree, Alex. That was awesome. Yes, indeed. Hopefully we got that on video. But so we were looking at each other. Sean from the team and I were looking at each other. He's like, "I'm pretty sure I know you or met you." And he was like, "I think we were on the same podcast or something together." And as the night progressed and I was heading home, this started to go through my mind what it could be, and it ended up being figuring out that he was on the show. So I reached out to him today, and he's like, "Yeah, that's right." But that was over just under a year ago, and so that's pretty awesome to be able to meet him in person. Now on to upcoming stuff, and that would be, unless something changes, let's knock on wood that it does not. Upcoming event is the Library Theatre in Warren, Pennsylvania. That should be this upcoming Saturday. This upcoming Saturday. That last time I knew, we're able to do live. So mark that in your calendars. That's a true out investigation. Not open to the public for that night. That's us investigating. So let's hope that works out with no problem. I reached out to the management not too long ago, and last time I spoke to them, we were still good to go. So I don't see why that would change. And Steph just reminded me the full name of it. Warren Struthers Library Theatre, the Struthers Library Theatre in Warren, PA. So that's going to be awesome. I hope you guys are able to tune in. If not, I'm sure there'll be replays. We'll have video cameras going, so there will be additional video footage as we go. We are teaming up with a Erie, Pennsylvania team. They reached out to us and asked if a couple of their members could be part of it, which we said, well, kind of a big place, so yeah, pair of unity and whatnot. We try to help out where we can. You know what I mean? I hope we have tons there. To speak of the theater there, the library theater, this is a place that when WASP was first formed almost 12 years ago this November, one of the first places that we reached out to, and at the time the management of the place was not too receptive of the idea, and so new management came in, which I wasn't aware of, but new management came in, and I just seen a Facebook message that I had sent them some time ago, and I said, you know what, on a off chance, I'll send them a message and say, hey, it's been years, have you changed your mind at all? But the person who read that message passed it along to the new management, and so we chatted and connected, and so we have what's coming up this weekend. So that's amazing that just on a whim the message popped up and it worked out in that way. Like I like to say, God don't make mistakes. Things are set up for us for a reason. 12 years ago, we would have loved to have been there, but we were definitely not educated and prepared for such a big investigation. Would it have boosted our egos back then? Heck yes. That would have boosted our ego immensely. But now that we're a little bit more mature about the whole situation, we're older ourselves, egos are not that big of a thing. As we age, we learn that lesson. Most of us do. But while we're doing the live streams, I'm hoping, and you'll see me probably try to test this out this week sometime, is we're hoping that a thermal camera that I ordered will be supposed to be in this Tuesday, which will hook directly to my phone. If that's the case, I'm going to try to do some experimenting with live using the thermal cam. No guarantees, but that's going to be something that I try. So throughout the night, you guys will get a kind of a dual camera. One will be thermal, one will be regular, and see what we could do from there, because that would be pretty interesting. Oh, last night, something that came up while we were in the pool room. Once again, public came in, so we weren't able to capture it on video, but we had laser grid. The pool room was extremely warm, muggy. Pool rooms usually are. And so we had the laser our laser system set up, which detects heat and cold. And so just before the next crowd came in, we had it on and running. It was going across the pool. The laser pattern and such was going across the pool. And I was kind of a little bit off to one side. Steph and the other group was there. And Steph says, "Hey, the laser's lighting up blue," which indicates cold. Something cold in front of it. And so, being in the pool room as hot as it was, if it would have been red, it would have been like, just the heat of the room. But with it turning blue and indicating the cold in front of it, that was pretty interesting. So I went over and checked it out, and there's a little square display on it. If it's something's further away from it, it's like only a couple blue dots or red dots depending on the temperature, and the closer it gets to it, it will fill that whole little square up completely solid, in which it did. Complete blue, white out. And as I was standing next to this laser grid, I could feel the temperature change. It was like a significant change of temp. And even one of the other people came over and said, "Wow, yeah, it's chilly over here compared to the rest of the room." So that was pretty neat personal experience there. Like I said, maybe I'll reach out to Oakmont and see if maybe there's a way to do private investigations there. And if that's the case, maybe since we helped out, maybe they'll offer some kind of discount if we got to pay. Because that would be pretty awesome to get in and do something like that. Which we had fun interacting with the crowd, with the public, that's for sure. And we met a member of the Bump in the Night crew, Troy, and I'm not sure of his last name. But anyways, we met a couple people. But Troy clicked well with me and Stephanie, which made the night more enjoyable. Our personalities matched pretty decent, so it wasn't like let's get this done and over with so we could just move on. Sean clicked with us. Is that what you're saying? Yes. We seem to get along with most of the Bump in the Night crew. Obviously, we didn't meet all of them. But it seems like a group that we would definitely hang out with. That's for sure. But, well, guys, I've been rambling on. I hope you understand that I'm tired. So if I was incoherent at all, I'm sorry. This is the free version, so you guys are good. But pay attention through the week, especially after Tuesday. You know me, I'm like a kid in the candy store. I'll open up that box and be like, showing that new camera right away. But anytime after Tuesday, you'll probably see me try and test out that camera. Through the week, I don't think it'll take too much to get the video that we did last night together and put out there for y'all to watch. I'm not going to say that it's going to be a spirit around every corner type situation, but hopefully there's something out there, something on there good. So thank you, Alex. Hopefully you haven't been too busy. I know you're busy all the time with your normal job as well as the DJing and such. So and hopefully it's still warm there in Texas. I know it's a little chilly. It dropped down to like 27 on the way home this morning. I was watching the temp on my car drop down quite a bit. So I appreciate that. I do. But with that, my friends, stay spooky.
All right. Hey everybody, thanks for stopping down and appreciate the visit. Now get the hell off of my porch. We'll see you the next time. Come on back.